2-hour Brian, he's made a mistake. He's down into 9th at the moment.
Hey John, where am I getting this?
A lot of problems with the audio, guys.
Oh, is the audio not working? I'll
Audio sounds really bad on my own stream, but perfect on your stream, Vendeta.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh yeah, I can hear it. It's breaking up, sort of.
Wow, as it stands, we have the 2 Saubers and P1 and 2. Kingpin on the Ultras and White Sphinx on the Supers. My man Scottish Dude in P3 in the Toro Rosso. That's
two Saubers on the top.
Fantastic qualifying. That's fantastic qualifying. I mean, they debuted last week.
Oh really?
So
wow.
That's a strong showing from the two new drivers out here.
Yeah, very good from King In and
Mr. Crimeneck, who is Mew's new teammate, unfortunately got a DSQ, so he must cut a corner somewhere. But 2-hour Brian, surprisingly enough, in P8 of all people. He's had a really strong showing in the last 2 races beforehand.
My audio should be included now on your stream today. Right, here we go for race 1. For today's 4th race on Russia. Waiting for all the drivers to start their engines and ready up.
Yeah, Vendeta, if you want to do the honors, we go on your live stream today.
On my live stream?
Yeah.
Not
because you got audio and my stream doesn't got
oh yeah, audio. Sure, yeah, I got my stream on, so okay, we'll save that then.
Looks like the drivers are ready. Someone has pressed start, so at the moment I'm currently sitting on the grid because I didn't get a chance to move into spectator before they actually start the race. So I'm going to have to pull over to the side and retire.
That's unfortunate.
So yeah,
you want me to do the car screens, all the switching between the cars and Dave, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, so okay, fine.
Oh, someone's had a jump start. One of the Force Indias.
And here we go! Great start from Mondo. Oh, major contact on the left there, in the back. So Renault and the Red Bull.
That's King just yeah.
What? Scottish Dude has moved up to P2. Got a Scottish Dude.
Is that King in P1?
Oh, Ferrari round the back.
Is that Feed the Mouse?
I think that was
yeah, that was Feed
all the Saubers gone wide. Brazilian in the walls again. He's down to P10. Feed the Mouse down in P9. Mr. Brandhoff in P8.
Oh, contact again. With pneumatic, I think.
2-hour Brian, he's not having a good day at the moment, he's down to P6.
Oh, contact again.
Mew, the championship leader, is in a battle with the Haas. That's tight. That's a great overtake from Mew. With a good lead here, being followed by Scottish Dude. I think Scottish Dude's on the same tyre compound. Yes, he is. White Sphinx has gone from P2 down to P3. Gonna try and he's gonna have to fight to try and get that back.
That seems to be everyone finding a place on track now.
That Salver on P1 is already hammering it. He's got a major gap. Is it 2 seconds to Rosso?
Let me see. Yeah, 2.2 seconds. So he's already clear.
2 laps.
He's already clear of DRS range. Ooh. White Sphinx is not liking that right-hander at all. That's twice he's gone wide there now.
Yeah, I can see the male purple sector.
Oh, Vinny's just gone wide. Feed the Mouse has just gone wide. 2 Hour Brian, I think he may have hit, yeah, he's hitting for a set of supers by the looks of things, because he's now all the way down to P9. His teammate is following him in P10.
It's not his day today in Russia. A major crash on the start with the Renault, Red Bull, and what was the other car, the Ferrari?
The Ferrari span later on in the lap. Oh,
I think it was a chain reaction there on the crash.
Yeah.
I think one of them crashed into the other one.
Oh!
Kingin retired. Oh,
No.
that's the number 1 out.
Kingpin has lost it.
Another one.
He lost
Sphinx
it.
as well.
He was in the lead.
Oh.
Sphinx as well. Oh,
That makes the Scottish UD1.
The 2 Saubers have crashed out. Oh my god.
Yeah, I
That
believe the
Scottish
second
P1.
Sauber hit the first one.
Oh no.
Is there no safety car coming out?
Late.
So far, no safety car.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no
that should be a safety car.
There should at least have been a safety car at least. But as it stands now, we've got Scottish student P1 with you, the championship leader, currently sitting in P2. Oh, Scottish!
Oh, Scottish fans!
Oh, I think I just jinxed him. I think I just jinxed.
Everyone's
Scottish
having trouble on this track. It's not an easy one.
It's going really hard today.
Everyone's seems to be having a lot of trouble with their traction. They're just not able to get the power down and stay on the track. And we've got
Vinny's
a battle
pushing
here.
hard behind pneumatic
Yeah, we got a battle.
with the Red Bull breathing in his neck.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Vinny here, see if I can.
DRS is enabled, so he will get DRS on this first straight in a second.
Yeah, May probably with the fastest lap right now. No, he lost it all in the third sector.
He's pushing quite hard.
I think Scotch Dude's just gone to the pits.
Here comes the DRS. Not enough power for the Red Bull.
Oh, he's gone wide as well.
Oh, gone wide. Yeah.
Oh, Scottish
Fastest lap.
stays still
Ryan.
on the pit.
Scotch Dude with fresh set of tyres on, he's gone for a fresh set of supers. So, really, what Scotch Dude has done here is actually a relatively quite good strategy, because I think he's just changed his wing and he's now on a fresh set of supers. Them supers will get him to the end of the race, so if he pushes now, in theory you shouldn't lose that much time, only obviously the time needed for the wing change. So in theory he could still get a strong P2 here from Scottish Dude as long as he pushes.
Feed the Mouse just leaving the pits on super softs.
And Vinny is losing a bit of time here to Matt's pulled away in the Haas. The Canadian and the
Yeah,
American.
lot of people struggling with the corners today.
Yeah, they're all tight. They're all, is it 60 to 70 degrees, sharp turns. Some are blind.
A lot degree corners. A lot of corners up here, a lot of them at 80 degrees. You know, there's just straight rights and lefts.
Yeah, I think personally the first few turns are quite easy for like sector 2 and 3 are really difficult.
Sector 3 is quite difficult, especially the left-right chicane corner, the last two corners. Because of the camber, it's really easy to lose the car a little bit going through them corners because of the camber of the corner. It's really easy to lose the back end. But apart from that, a lot of this track is relatively quite simple and straightforward. Run down the line. So we've got Mew in P1, Pneumatic in P2, who's 12 seconds behind. Vinny, who's a further 2 seconds behind Pneumatic. Mr. Brandhoff is up in the fourth. In the Mercedes, so far this is his best position so far this season. 2 Hour Brian in fifth. Definitely not showing the pace that I know he has, especially from China, where he completely dominated China. He seems to be struggling here in Russia. Scottish dude down into P6. He's chasing hard.
Yeah, he's now 40 seconds behind the leader.
A pit stop is rough. Seconds behind the leader.
A pit stop round here is roughly around 25 to 27 seconds, I think. So.
Yeah, he went in for the super soft.
Oh, we touched the wall there twice.
Change.
Just Julian.
Oh.
Twice in the last sector he hit the wall.
Zillion seems to be struggling.
Hopefully for him he's not getting any damage.
Beat the mouse in P8, which is currently behind 2 Hour Brian, I think.
He's a lap behind.
Back to the leader here.
A lap behind, yeah. I'm just going to ride on board with him in the actual camera and see how he's getting on.
Yeah, I'm watching May on the co-stream. He's not having the problems the other guys have with going wide into corner.
And he's going to the pits.
He's coming into the pits. He's going into the pits.
It's for a set of ultras.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
I believe so.
It'd have to be ultras when it wouldn't be softs. Softs are just too slow.
Yeah, he started on supers.
Yeah. Yeah, ultras.
Yeah, set of ultras. Here we go. Good pit stop.
No, he's getting the
nose
as well.
change.
That'll cost him some time. Let's see where the number 2 is.
No.
For a second. Is that Mr. Brandhoff? In 2. Oh, Brandhoff's coming in as well.
Oh, this is where we'll see where Scottish dude comes back.
Brandhoff has a penalty. 5 seconds stop and go penalty.
5 seconds.
Currently in P4.
And he's off.
Oh, he's lost the back end a little bit there, but it's fine. And Vinny has just overtaken the Scottish dude from P3.
DRS open for Brazilian. Sorry, Scottish dude. Speed there. Oh, going wide. Oh, Vinny's going wide.
Vinny's gone wide. That was a good corner from the Scottish dude.
He takes the inside line.
Yeah, he's keeping to the outside to stay out of that dirt, yeah.
He's struggling.
Vinny! Watch that from Scottish dude's angle. Always going down the inside.
Oh.
Patience, Scottish.
Scottish needs a bit of patience here.
He's too eager a little bit there.
He just needs to stay behind him and wait for the DRS straight, which is coming up soon.
5 more laps to go.
6.
yes, I'm in 6th. You got me there.
Yeah, mail now coming up on O'Brien.
That was a good string of corners from Scottish Dude there. He's now right on the back of Vinny again after having that little bit of an issue. He just needs to stay patient. That was a great corner from Scottish Dude. Straight onto the power. Coming into the final corner now. Need a good exit out of here to get the DRS.
Scottish got a great exit. Scottish there.
Yeah, went a bit deep.
Following all the action from the Red Bull car here. Ooh, Mouse is out. Higher.
Let me just check the race director to see if that was terminal damage.
Vendeta, you stay with the Scottish Dude and Vinny. I will stay with O'Brien and Neil. It's really close on those two guys now.
Let's
O'Brien on the super soft and Neil on the airplanes.
Right, let's see here. Mr. Crime Neck, who... Ah, he was the one who jump started and also died straight away at the start. Yeah.
Neil touched the wall, almost going completely wrong. Still on the back of O'Brien.
It would appear... Oh, no, feed the mouse terminal damage. Right, I'm just gonna run through the penalties. Let's have a look.
Fastest lap 137.6 for Camille.
Mr. Brandhoff
Yeah,
got a
Mayo
stop
now
and
getting
go
the
for-
DRS.
Mr. Brandhoff got a stop and go for cutting the corner and gaining a position. Brazilian got a stop and go for speed in the pit lane. Mouse did get a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but he's out now. Mr. Brandhoff with a 3-second time penalty.
Mill overtaking Brian for P1. Yes, he overtook him. There we go.
Yes.
Right over
Scottish Dude has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So he needs to get past Vinny and then increase the gap by 3 seconds.
Understeer from Brian. Yeah, it seems like all the cars are really struggling today on Russia. Oversteer, understeer.
Not too sure maybe if the tarmac is a bit slippery or... Well, they seem
Maybe
to
the wrong
have a
setups.
lot- Yeah, maybe. They just seem to have a lot... They just seem to have a lot of trouble, like, in the corners. They're just sliding, just losing the back ends everywhere. Oh, Muni hits the inside of the wall there. On the right-hand side.
Fastest lap 137.644.
Yeah, he was flying. He was flying.
Got a fight for P5 as well with pneumatic and Josilian? Yeah, Josilian.
Brazilian. Yeah. We've also got a fight for P3 with Scottish Dude and Vinny.
Vinny under pressure again by the Toro Rosso. Yes, he is. Breathing in his neck. Little Red Bull brother behind him. Toro Rosso.
I think Christian Horner would be happy if the sister junior team of Red Bull was overtaken by
His bigger brother.
Toro Rosso, yeah.
Yeah. Toro Rosso went wide there.
I think what's happening here is that Scottish dude is obviously he's getting a little bit impatient. because obviously on this game with the dirty air, it's all right to catch someone up, but actually being able to overtake them like through the corners and follow a car through the corners is really difficult.
Fastest lap 136.9. Ew, again, he's flying. Let's see how Mr. Brandhoff is doing here with his Mercedes.
What a save! What a save from Scottish dude.
Oh, there we go. Almost hit the pit wall there.
He's really struggling on his tyres.
There's a little burp in that.
It just seems like he's got too much back end and he just keeps losing it. Brazilian, who's in the course at the start of the race, is now in P5, chasing down the Toro Rosso of Scottish dude, P4.
Scottish
And
dude
Brazilian
isn't
showing
in Toro
really
Rosso,
good pace.
so Toro Rosso.
We know Scottish dudes in the Toro Rosso day from Spain.
He's the only one in the Toro Rosso, isn't
It is, so yeah. I don't think Scottish dude actually has a teammate. Well, I've seen him anyway, I haven't seen him anyway. I know he had a teammate, it's not here. I remember them specifically racing in China because they came together in China when they were running P1 and 2.
Back to the leader here with Mayo in the Force India.
But last race, Scottish had a collision with his teammates.
Doing his changes on his steering wheel there. Changes brake bias. Or his differential.
Possibly his fuel.
His fuel, yes.
Even though 2-hour drives in the walls earlier on in this race, he's got himself a comfy P2 here.
Brazilian's getting really close to the Toro Rosso there.
Yeah,
Half a second behind him. He's pushing quite hard with only 2 laps remaining. Fight for P4. DRS opens. Fastest lap 136.4.
Let me get some view.
Yes, it is new.
Oh, Scottish!
Scottish dude! A lot of understeer there.
He's kept it though. Well done. That was a great save. That was a great save. He's been having trouble. I think he needs to rework his setup because he seems to be having a lot of trouble keeping the car through the corners. Scottish dude with the DRS. Really make a move.
On board here, Scottish dude. Takes a different line.
He's gone for the dive. That was really close to the Renault. Yeah, Scottish dude's having a lot of trouble. Especially on the curves. He's losing them on the curves.
In the last few corners for Mew. And he will take P1 for this race.
Yeah, I see that now. Coming around the final corner to win the first round of Russia.
Checkered flag. The Renault takes
Yeah, 2 hour Brian.
Finney takes P3.
Oh, Jazillian, Jazillian has more than 2 penalties. So, race went on 2 hour ride.
And the last one in, Mr. Breinhoff on P7. And that's the end of the first race.
Yeah, let's have a look at the
With only
old
7 cars across
statistics
the
at the
finish.
end.
7 cars, yeah. Major crash on lap 1.
Oh, 2 hour Brian won the race. Wow.
Yeah, Mail
He
got
must have had a
enough
penalty.
penalties to lose it.
Well done for
Wow.
Renault. There.
And he should have more than
Brilliant.
2 penalties because it was more than 3 seconds, I believe.
No, it was just under. It was like 2.9 or something like that. Across the line, it was like only 2.9 seconds. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Wow. 0.004 of a second. Oh my god.
He's dying right now. He's dying right
And
now.
Scottish dude actually moved up to P4 in the end out of that because Jazillian had too many penalties. Oh my god, Jazillian. 12 seconds worth of penalties.
That's a lot.
Those
Dave,
are a
do you
lot of
need me
penalties
to-
there.
Do you need me to screenshot this for you, mate?
Oh man, I already did.
I've done it anyway, but... Right, I'm gonna go into spectate this time instead of being in the car.
Dave, is my stream working? Because I'm checking it on my phone. It says my channel is offline.
No, your stream is working fine. It's my
Okay,
stream
fine.
that isn't working.
So on my phone I'm checking my channel, but it says channel is offline.
Looks like they're ready to jump straight back into it.
Seems to be. Yeah, people waited now long enough to.
No break. They some of them want their revenge.
Yeah, it's my blood.
So again, we go for a qualify. I presume.
Yes, it's basically the
Yeah,
same exact
again,
thing
one
that
shot.
happens.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 drivers.
And then in the end, because it's 2 rounds, the initial points the initial points are halved. So whoever totals up the most points at the end of both sessions, we then invite those 3 drivers in for the podium talks.
Oh, it's gonna be a rain race in
rain.
Russia.
Interesting.
This is going to be
Well, it's
interesting.
rainy qualifying. It all depends on the race as well. It could be a wet session in the race as well. This could shape up qualifying a little bit here.
And it will shake up the setups as well, because people were having trouble with all the cars.
Yeah,
If
Mail
they were having
changing it up now. Mail now
if they
going
were
for
having
the
trouble,
ultras.
if they were having trouble with their setups in the dry, God knows what they're going to be like in the wet. Well, they're on the ultras though. Keep the mouse on the ultras. Pits. That's weird.
They may be
First
choosing.
turn, what feet the mouse gone wrong? Vinny is still in the pit lane. Okay.
Nail
I've got the
sliding.
same thing.
Brazilian
Brazilian's
retired.
retired. All U in P1 at the moment. Followed closely by 2 Hour Brian, only 0.005 of a second separating them in the first split.
There goes the
Kingpin
Forcinia, Mr.
very
Crime.
close behind, only 0.8 of a second at the first split.
Yeah, Kinging now going for that first spot.
Ooh, Brian, 2 Hour Brian, 0.001 of a second at the second split.
Yeah, Kingpin it's 0.15, so they are really close together. Pneumatic too,
I'll tell you what.
0.079.
And same with Mr. Brandoff. And feed the
Yeah.
mouse as well, they're not too far behind.
Vinny disqualified from the session. I think he didn't get a great time. Oh, Mew
Oh,
as
Mew
well.
was disqualified as well.
Crime. Oh,
Max got
all three
third.
cars. Brazilian.
Max
It's going to be
got
interesting
third.
grid order then. Brian,
Yeah.
Brian
in
too.
pneumatic.
2 Hour Brian on pole. Scottish dude down in P6 though. He didn't have a great qualifying at all really. And White
Yeah,
Sphinx as
Brazilian.
well. He's had a bad qualifying as well.
Brazilian,
And,
Vinny,
Vinny,
Mr. Crime and Mail
Mew,
are
Mr. Crime.
DSQ
Yeah.
to exceed the track limits.
Well,
The time difference are pretty huge. 144 between things is 154. 10 seconds gap between the leader and number 7.
I think they might have had an issue.
Yeah, it's
issue
probably
with
gonna be a
traction.
dry race.
I hope not.
Well, here we go.
Oh,
Race 2.
Oh, it's a wet race.
So
it's a wet race.
And Mail didn't change his setup, I saw. So this is gonna be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, put on your raincoats because this is gonna be brilliant.
You gonna make a bet?
Let's see if we've got any Ayrton Sennas in this lobby, shall we? See if we've got any
How
Rainmasters.
many? Yeah, let's do it this way. How many cars gonna pass the first turn?
2.
I say
How many
6.
cars will survive the first turn?
Yeah.
I reckon 2.
I'll keep it on 8.
There's only Inters.
Here we
There's only Inters.
go. Lights are
5
on.
red lights and away we go.
Bad start from all the cars.
Round of Russia. Great start. These two have launched off the line.
They're all okay so far. Here comes turn 1. Touch there between the Saurus and the Toro Rosso touched the
Yeah, that
contact
initial
with the
that initial contact that was caused because of the Mercedes that missed the back.
Mercedes on the left, yes.
Hitting the back of Kingpin.
Oh, the Mercedes has some problems there. Is that Randolph?
Yeah, Brian 2 hour rotation lead.
Slowing down.
Followed by Mail.
Yeah, Randolph is P10. He's last. He's following it. But he's got some problems. Maybe some front nose damage.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's got some front. He must have front end damage because he hit the back of that Salvo really quite hard. I think he just misjudged his braking zone a little bit. Kingen and stoned at last in P11.
Oh, we got some visual here on the front wing of the Mercedes. Looks alright.
Yeah, oh!
There's no damage. Oh, there's damage now.
There's some damage before, there's got now. No, he just dodged the Renault. But in the act of dodging the Renault, he went straight to the wall.
I saw Renault's right, yeah. Yeah, feed the mouse still in the gearbox of Finney.
White Sphinx is having a good second round here after his
Scottish dude closing in.
DNF in the first round. Showing some good pace. Vinny up into P4. Very good driving from him so far. Feed the mouse in P5. Scottish dude in P6. He hasn't lost any positions, but he hasn't gained any either. So
sliding.
He ends up in the extra place. Oh! Scottish dude! Oh, he's got the... Oh my god!
There's contact.
Ferrari. Vinny
with feed the mouse there. Having a bullfight there.
Pneumatic's got a switchback on the other Force India of Prime there.
Vinny just lost his place. Feed the mouse has just moved up to P4. Vinny has some big problems with his car. He has no grip at all.
That's a crime.
Pneumatic contact. Crime, yeah. Bit of contact there. It was a bit harsh.
A lot of things going on these two races.
Oh, Vinny just touched the
Pneumatic
wall.
around the outside! I thought Pneumatic was going to go around the outside for the inside line there.
This is behind that.
Backed out.
With Crime and Pneumatic.
Pneumatic's gone a bit wide there. Well, guys, you setting the fastest lap of the race with a 150.1. Kingen now up into P9.
Pneumatic going wide again.
Funny fact, on the chat from our live stream, we're getting some top feedback on how we're doing.
Are we
Appreciate it.
crap?
No, we're great. We're doing great so far, so appreciate that. Thank you for all the viewers and watchers that are looking at our live stream.
Kingen is all over the back of the harsh driver of Pneumatic. Pneumatic's gone
Pneumatic went
wide.
wide.
Kingen's got a good run
He was lifting there, Kingen lifting. Yeah, he's lifting there.
Pneumatic gone
Save
wide.
himself.
Oh, Pneumatic's gone wide again.
Yeah.
Pneumatic's gone wide again. He's just lifted a P8, and it looks like the Toro Rosso of Scottish Dream is an attack on the Force India of Mr. Conrad. In the rain, that corner is so difficult to name. braking zone after the second DRS straight. Oh, Vinny losing the car a little bit there, going through the chicane.
Yeah, Vinny's struggling really hard. He's going to lose.
Oh, Feed the Mouse has gone
places.
wide. Feed the Mouse has gone wide at P4.
Oh, they're all going wide. Last two turns. Some contact between the Sauber that's kicking in with Celia.
Matic, I believe.
That's Vinny.
That's a Kingen on the back of the Force India here. Kinnan pulls out to the right hand side. Goes down the inside for turn 2. Great overtake. Fantastic. Now on the sweeping left-hander. Kingen takes a wider line. Cuts to the inside.
Oh, the Red Bull went into the wall. Was that Vinny? Yes, Vinny crashed.
Oh, Vinny, and he's collected Scottish dude as well. He's collected Scottish dude as well.
I told you he was struggling. Really struggling with his car. No grip.
We'll see if Scottish dude has lost any of his front wing with any downforce loss. It looks like it a little bit. It looks to me the way he's turning the car at the moment, he's got a severe lack of downforce. So he might actually have some front wing damage, but obviously we can't see it on the spectate camera. Saying that, he's still keeping up with the two ahead of him. Oh, there's some weaving, bobbing and weaving up ahead. That's that was some kinging up the inside.
Three car shares, the Saubers. Also in the Force India.
Oh, Scottish dude on the inside!
Scottish dude on the inside. Well done. Well done.
Nice, Scottish. Very nice.
Oh, Scottish.
Yeah, King needs to defend his position there on P5. He knows he's struggling.
And Cryman, pneumatic right, Scottish going wide, full Scottish function.
Give the place back to the Force India, and he might concede another position to pneumatic behind him in the house.
Here comes Scottish on the inside.
Scottish is
the arrest.
back on
No,
the
not enough.
inside.
He's got pneumatic behind him as well.
Oh, he didn't get the best of months either, so pneumatic could get him if he gets a nice corner out here. Seems to be going wide. He's struggling in the braking zones in these wet intermediate conditions.
Yeah, I think they're braking on the same braking points when the track is dry. What's going on here?
Oh,
Scottish dude is
ghosted. Scottish dude is ghosted for some reason.
Yeah, pneumatic is panicking a little bit there.
Why is Scottish dude ghosted?
Maybe recording
he must
something.
have been recording something.
Yep.
Must have been recording something there.
He's got pneumatic in his back, really close.
Yeah, overtake here. If he's wise.
Fastest lap by Brian, 149.9. Already having some fuel problems there with Rosso, Scottish fuel.
Scottish
Running
going
low.
wide.
I tell you what, the gap between first and second at the moment is nearly 4 seconds. So 2 hour Brian
Scottish going
seems to be
wide.
loving his inters conditions at the moment. He's enjoying these inters, pulling a massive gap to views in second. White Sphinx is nearly 12 seconds behind. So it's a good recovery drive after his DNF in round 1. Feed the Mouse in P4. Seems to be in no man's land at the moment. He's got no one near him, no one behind him. He's just cruising to the end, I think. Kingin's move up. Oh no, I was saying that. Kingin's moved up to, is up into P5.
Ooh,
He's
almost lost
down
it. Feed the mouse. Feed the mouse almost lost his car there.
Yeah.
Brilliant save. Is that King behind him? Yes, it is.
Yes, it
King
is. Yes, it is.
Pushing hard on the Ferrari there.
Letting
him know he's there.
Drive. He's caught up to him massively in that last sector.
Here he comes, he's close.
He's right on the back.
Driving on board here with King. Let's see if we can take him on the straight. Mouse on the way. Dangerous entry, King.
Left the room.
Boom banging there.
It's a good driving. Very good driving.
Who had the best accident?
I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like King has a slightly a more straight line speed setup to feed the mouse. He's able to get the power down. Is he going to try and swing around the outside? Surely not.
Well, there's not a lot of grip there, so...
No, he tucks back in,
King in his patience there. He knows he can take him next lap.
Yeah, I think King knows what he needs to do. So nail his exit out on one of the straights and he can get through the mouse here. Oh, feed the mouse.
Mouse gone wide. There he goes. Couldn't handle the pressure, I think.
Forward to Kingham. Just gifted P4 to Kingham.
Yep. Couldn't handle the pressure.
He hasn't got the sauce.
Right.
So it's another fastest lap. 49.7. That's a strong lap in these extremely difficult conditions. Scottish dude down into P8 has lost 2 positions. So at some point, Pneumatic has overtaken Scottish dude. Oh, Scottish dude, what are you doing there, fella?
2 cars going wide. Was that Pneumatic and Scottish view? Vinny.
Yeah, I think Scottish
I think he's
breaking
given the
point.
place back. Yeah, Scottish has given the place back, so that's fair enough. Yeah, Scottish tried to dive down the inside. Braking zone, start sector 3. And yeah, it didn't come off well for him. But he's handed the place back, so I don't think that'll be any further action from the stewards, I don't think.
He lost a lot of time there, Scottish.
Yeah.
Quite close to Pneumatic there. Now there's a gap.
Credit to Scottish stewards, and I thought good sportsmanship there, handing the place back. I think Scottish knew he was in the wrong there, so he's just handing it back to him. Mr. Brandhoff.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, you don't want to end up with penalties on this track, especially with this rain. You don't want to make any stupid mistakes, otherwise it will cost you a lot of time.
Speaking of penalties, I'm just going to jolt over to the incidents board while you guys keep watching.
Fastest lap for Brian again, 1:49.7.
Right, let's see here.
And coming here with the last person, the last driver on the grid is Josilian with the Renault. 2 minutes and 19 seconds behind the leader.
Josilian has got a stop and go penalty for the corner cut, so that will be 5 seconds added on to his finishing time.
And here is the other Renault driver leading the pack.
you with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Feed the Mouse with 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Jazillion again with 3 seconds, so that's 8 seconds for Jazillion. Mr.
Yeah,
Pond,
Mail
3
almost just lost
seconds
it.
for multiple warnings.
Yeah, I got visual on Mail here. Let's see how he does it.
Scottish Dude's got a 3-second time penalty. Jazillion again, another 3-second penalty. So that's what, 11 seconds. Scottish Dude, 6-second penalty.
It's 9 seconds from the leader with 5 more laps to go.
A lot of penalties this race. Oh,
Yeah, they were struggling on the dry track, but now with the rain.
Scottish Dude's got background pneumatic somewhere. I missed that.
Yeah, White Swings showing a nice throw position.
49.5 from
keeps
Brian.
going fast.
We have Kinging and White Sphinx, both teammates, of course, in the Saubers in P3 and 4. So this is going to be a strong haul of points for their constructors.
Then we got a Force India in P6 and the other Force India in P2. Ooh, struggling there with that turn. Still 9 seconds away from the leader. Neil.
Trying to scan through the cars to see if there's any battles going on at the moment, but it seems that all the cars are all pretty spread out now.
Separated, yeah. Well, the only two cars are quite close to each other are Pneumatic and Scottish. Scottish was in front of Pneumatic, sorry. You know what they
Yeah, I did mention that Scottish Dude did get past the mat somewhere, but unfortunately I did miss it, so unfortunately I couldn't get your attention to bring that over.
No, that's alright. He's running in P9, Scottish in P8.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no, never mind. I thought Kingham was a lot closer to his teammate then. So I could hear another car in the background, so I thought it was relatively close. But he's catching up to the lapped car of Jazillion. So. I'm just going to double check and make sure that Jazillion applies to the blue flag rule when Kingham gets close.
I think it's 5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, it's roughly around 4.
Yeah, 5 seconds behind. 4 or 5 seconds behind him right now.
Tell you what, I think Scottish Dude is catching onto the back of Vinny. They're only 3 seconds behind. Pneumatic is only 3 seconds behind Scottish Dude.
Yeah, they're catching up with the last couple of laps to go. This could be a nice ending here. Close ending.
Well, we all like to see battles. Hang on, I'm just gonna check something because I just want to check. Actually, Vendetta, you could probably look at this as well. Actually, yeah, when I think I can see where Scottish Dude's issue is. He's just recently bought new pedals, so if you look when he hits the brakes, his brake pressure his brake bar doesn't go all the way up to the top. It stops about 90, 80,
95%,
90%. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to speak to him about that. Yeah, see that his brake pressure's not going all the way down.
There's some brake problems there on the Toro Rosso. Somewhere for the engineers later to work on.
Yeah, he's got this Scottish dude in the middle of like Highland Scotland shed with a screwdriver and a hammer.
Reminds me of was it Fiat or Magnussen saying there's no brakes.
Well,
he's got some brakes, but not fully.
Yeah.
Was it Fiat or was it Magnussen in the Haas?
You know what? Probably Grosjean, you know, because he's always finding something to like complain about.
Well, not only it's Kimi Räikkönen as well. So I got vibrations.
And then you've got the golden boy Vettel, which apparently can't do anything wrong. Forget about that man.
I saw
Force India.
spin on the track.
Force India, who was that? Who was that? Who's the spinner Force India? Is that Mr. Prime?
Oh,
That's a crime. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Prime Neck. He spun it on the
He's stuck in the wall. Oh wait,
he's stuck in neutral. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Did he lost a couple places there?
Oh yeah, massively.
Yep.
He was sitting in P6, I believe.
P6,
He's
yeah,
dropped
lost
all the
3
way down
places.
into P9. Yeah. Because if I'm right in saying, I believe Vinny should be P6 now. Yeah, he is. So that means Scottish dude.
I think Mr. is running manual gears. He's having some trouble there. He's cooling down his tires, going off the. Oh, what the hell?
Oh!
He just crashed his car straight into the wall. He just went straight into the wall. I think he didn't even turn in.
Maybe he gave up.
I think he may have had some. I think he may have had some front wing damage and we couldn't see it. So
Is there?
his brakes was on full and he was trying to stop the car. And that's the front wing. You're not going to be able to stop the car in time. That's unfortunate. It's like Mew is on the back of Mr. Brandhoff, getting ready to lap him.
Yeah, 12 seconds behind the leader, so I think he will
I'm going to get on
stay.
2 hour. I'm going to get on the 2 hour Brian here as he's about to cross the line for the second victory tonight. His second victory. He's already weaving because he knows that.
Brandhoff just nice.
Yeah, really nice performance.
To the left.
To our Brian.
Big well done to 2 hour Brian. Complete dominance tonight. Taking both victories.
Good racing. Here comes P2.
Mew and P2 for both races. Big well done to him. Keeping his World Championship hopes alive. And White Sphinx coming across in P3. It's a great finish. Whereas his second week with us here in WRL in the Tequila division. And his teammate Kingan coming across in a strong P4. That's a good point forward for
It's well done for Sauber.
The Sauber team.
On the second race.
Yeah,
Great
now
effort
let's
from
see who's
Sauber.
gonna get third place.
Fifth place looks like it's going to go to
Third place
Feed the Mouse.
No, we got in first place we got Brian, second we got Neil, and third it's not sure yet. Wait a second.
Yeah, we need to wait till the end of the race for the complete points haul so we can find out who we're inviting to the podium. Feed the Mouse in a strong 5th there.
Yeah, it could be Vinny,
I think that's
it
his
could be
best
Scottish,
result.
it could be pneumatic, so
Vinny
it's
crossing
one
the
of
line.
those three.
Vinny come across the line, P6, strong drive there.
There we go.
Yeah. I believe we got Vinny in
Ooh,
third place. I don't know for sure yet.
Pneumatic jumped Scottish dude at the end there. Must be due to penalties. So unfortunately, Scottish dude has dropped down a position or two. There's your podium again with 2 Hour Brian at the top. Mew again in
Well done,
second,
good racing.
and White Sphinx in the Sauber.
Yeah, it's Vinny, Scottish on pneumatic, I believe, so...
I want to say Scottish because I would love to get him in this podium podium interview.
Sphinx in
No.
No, we're
Yeah,
about
for now.
the total points haul at the end. We gotta wait until the
right, okay.
at the very end because it's set on because Eric has
Yeah,
said
I
as
believe
2
it's
races,
gonna be
we'll get
Vinny,
the total
guys,
points at the
so-
end. I think it might be Vinny. As much as I would like it to be Scottish dude coming to have a chat with us, but nah, I think you're right, Dave. I think it's going to be Vinny.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Again with only 1 point, I believe, or 2 points. That would be really bummer.
Oh, is it Feed the Mouse? Oh no, we can't tell.
Well, at least
Yeah,
we
it's
enjoyed
funny,
this
guys.
race today on Russia. Dry race and a rain race. You don't see that often on Russia.
Alright, let's do the honours.
Yeah, Vinny finished in third last race, so it's Vinny. Vinny finished overall third.
Sure.
Yeah, I can make up anything else, so...
Okie dokie.
Because we had Vinny in 3, Scottish in 4, 5th pneumatic, 6th resilient, 7th brand off, 8 and 9 feet to mountain swings, so Kingpin didn't finish. So it's Vinny.
Okay, Vinny and 2 Hour Brian. Right, I've invited the 3 drivers in. I invited the wrong driver.
Yeah, Mouse and Brian. They're here.
Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not Mouse. Unfortunately, Mouse. I accidentally invited you by mistake. We're trying to get Vinny in at the moment. Whether or not he'll join or not is a different question. Ah, there he is.
Oh, so that's our
Right.
podium for today.
For our 3 drivers, can you please include your audio in the party?
Yes, I have to.
I have.
Vinny? Have you included your audio in the party chat? Yeah, just go onto the party options, Vinny, and include your audio.
Staat onder party wordt uitgezonden, Vinnie. Je moet zeg maar naar de party gaan, zeg maar, waar iedereen zit in de party. En dan staat er onder, party wordt uitgezonden en dan met mijn audio moet je drukken. Ja.
Yep.
Right, you good to go, Vinny?
Can you join me? Invite?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
As it stands, I'll just start it off. Congratulations to our Brian.
Thanks, mate.
Fantastic race in both your races there, especially your first one.
Yeah, that was the most difficult one.
You were in the wars at the start there, and you managed to bring it back. And when you crossed the line, we thought you had P2, but unfortunately, Mew was a corner cut and Jippo. He had too many. He had a penalty, and you ended up sealing the first win of the first race. And then in the wet, you became like you were the Ayrton Senna of Tequila. So,
oh, thank you.
Please,
that's a nice compliment.
Yeah, please describe your two races for us. How did it all go? What happened at the start? Because we only caught glimpses of what happened. What happened on your end was obviously there must have been a collision, but just go on. Please tell us what happened to all the streamers who didn't actually see it.
Yeah, well, I was in the I didn't know which corner, but the long left-hander, full throttle, and I thought Mew was involved too. He was racing with another car, and I had more speed, so I went for the inside, and then they collide with each other, and they touched me. So my left front wing, it broke. So I had to go to the pits to change it, and then I had a really nice pace, and then I was in front. I thought, how's this become? And then Mew, I was on lap 1, super soft. And then Mew had fresh ultras, so he passed me almost right away. He was much faster on that tires. So but I got lucky. I got a penalty less than the Mew in the first race. It was 4,000 of seconds.
Yeah, because we noticed that your qualifying in the first race wasn't that great either.
No,
we were thinking, you must have been like, this might not be a strong track for you, and the next thing you know, you pull that out, and it's just like, oh, okay, 2 hour Brian is now winning.
that had a reason, because my throttle was my clutch, so that didn't work out really much. So I had to press start.
You had a
to
bit of a
change
technical issue.
Yes. So then I got it right, and I finished P8 in the qualifying.
So that's what happens when you play Forza before Formula 1.
No, I didn't. No, it was really strange, because if I was practicing before, and then my audio didn't work at the party, so I set my Xbox off and on, and then it did work, and only my clutch was my throttle. Yeah, well, it happens.
Well, I'm sure you're going to get a big congratulations from me and the guys from the commentary box. It was a fantastic race, and
thank you.
I bet Mew is really starting to feel the pressure of you now, breathing onto the back of his
I
neck.
hope so.
So he's going to start feeling you soon if he isn't already. Speaking of Mew, what happened, Mew? What you seemed 100% in control, especially in the first race, because obviously there was a few incidents at the start.
Yes.
And you got knocked down a couple of places, and then you managed to bring your way back through all the grid, and then everyone just for some reason or another, I don't know why. Me and the guys here watching, we were all confused as well. Everyone seemed to be losing their car for some reason. Everyone just kept sliding everywhere and losing the car, but you kept your head and you managed to keep it on track without hardly any issues. But Yeah, tell us what happened. What went wrong for you today? Because obviously you were looking for the win, and it seemed that you had the pace for the win, considering what happened in the first race. So please tell us what happened.
Nou, bij race 1, the people from the corner cutting to 6 seconds.
Yep.
Dus yeah, there's an issue for me. I take by quali the begin sector 1. Nee, begin sector 2. I'm lost in traction from the
I know
English
exactly.
is very bad.
It's fine. It's fine. I know exactly where you're talking about. It's absolutely fine, mate.
Yes.
But apart from that, you seem like you were having a really good race. Especially in the first race. It was just the warnings which let you down today in the first race, which
Yes.
gave 2 Hour Brian the win.
There was 4,000 of a second.
Yeah, and
That's too close.
yeah, we saw that 4 thousandths of a second right at the end.
Yes.
If you were just that little bit quicker and you nailed a couple of better exits and better apexes, you probably could have made that. But in the second race, what did you just not have the pace on the intermediates compared to Brian? It was just too quick.
Yeah, I started looking for grip, and the traction is not very good on this setup.
Mm.
And my
Right, okay.
my very congratulations from Brian. He has dominated the two races.
Thank you, mate.
No problem.
Well, again, Mew, congratulations. You still drove a fantastic race, and you're still here today.
Thank you.
Like I said before the actual race, I was half expecting you to see you talking with us today. So,
Yes.
so a big well done from that, especially from me. A big well done. And you're still championship leader at the moment, I believe.
Yes.
So, but are you starting to feel the pressure a little bit from Brian? Be honest.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, to be honest. He's a very quick driver, and hopefully we'll be able to see you guys, especially you two anyway, a bit more wheel-to-wheel action with you two on track
Yes.
instead of one of you
Just,
running
in the
away
first,
from it. So
First race.
yeah.
First race, and then
But
I come back on the ultras.
again, well done, mate, for a quality P2 overall.
Yes. Thank you.
Now on to Vinny, who overall got 3rd place. So it was your best result over a two race period with us here at WRL. How did your race go, mate? Because let's say this is the first time you being here. So
Thank you. The first race was a little bit lucky for me. After me, they crashed. I sat in the middle in the sandwich, but I had lucky that I can drive through. So a couple places to bring me up. After a pit stop, I won 1 place. So that went well for me. The second race, the Wayne was a little bit difficult with the grip. Vita Mouse was behind me and he was pushing. So I thought I let him go because otherwise we both off the track. So I spin later it, picked me up back to Scottish. They crashed together, so I could behind them to the 6th place. That's very well for me.
yeah, overall, over the 2 races, you showed really great pace overall.
Thank you.
and I'm really, I was really impressed with your driving, especially your awareness to just to let people go and just let them crack on, do their own thing, and just see if they make any mistakes, because a lot of drivers were making mistakes out there today. So a big well done from me for keeping your car on track. We saw you go wide a good couple of times, but you weren't the only driver to do that. So overall, again, great pace today, and a big congratulations for getting 3rd overall tonight. And
Thank you.
hopefully we'll see you again in the races to come.
I hope so. I enjoy
So
it.
to close this interview off, next week you guys have got Spain.
Yes.
How do you feel? How do you feel about Spain, Brian? Do you like Spain?
I've a love-hate relationship with it. Sometimes I really get the pace, and sometimes it doesn't want to go as well. So I don't know. We will see.
You? What about you? Are you interested in Spain?
It's a lovely track for me. It's something with the corners in Spain. And the tire wear is high.
Okay, Vinny, are you
It's
looking
not my
forward to Spain?
It's not my favorite track, but I have to work this week for the setups, and we find out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been WRL Hamilton. Today with me I've had Easy Eye Dave.
You?
And Vendetta.
Yes, sir.
A big thank you to all the drivers participating today. A massive congratulations again to all 3 of our top drivers this week. And we hope that you guys will perform just... Really, Dave?
Someone didn't mute this telephone.
It wouldn't be WRL with a bit of banter, would it? Right. Thanks again for joining us
That's his wife
today.
saying, "Come home."
Thanks again for joining us today. I've been WRL Hamilton. Goodbye. See you later, and good night.
Later.
Good night. Bye bye.
Later, guys.